Yo, Southpaw Battle Coalition, what's good? It's your boy Radio B. I'm here with another edition of the Keys to Victory Radio's Breakdown. And I'll be breaking down our River City Championship bout that's going down this Sunday at Ember Music Hall, Southpaw Battle Coalition sanctioned event between River City champion Rossetti versus Tson, the #1 contender for the River City title. Man, I'm excited about this bout. It's going to be a crazy style clash. Tson's been on a 5-win streak to get his shot here at Rossetti, and Rossetti's been doing his thing as far as just completely outpointing and defeating pretty much anyone that stepped in his way up until this point, minus maybe one loss to Preem, and Tson took a loss his very first battle against Deontay Els, who is getting a shot at the world title against Habib on this very same card. So I'm excited about this bout. I'm going to break down what I see is their strengths individually, and then I'm going to talk about each MC's keys to victory, what they need to do to win this particular battle. So I'll start off with the champion. We'll talk about the champion's strengths, and I feel like Rossetti's strengths, what everybody knows, is his angling and his strategy. Rossetti has a way of dissecting and studying his opponents, knowing their weaknesses, knowing their strengths, and being able to paint that picture for the audience that sways the conversation and the narrative in his direction. Another thing that Rossetti does really well is chain punching. He gets into a flow, into a bop where he gives you back-to-back punches and kind of weaves you in and creates momentum with his punches and lands haymakers that way. He's going to need to do that. His humor. Rossetti has every battle is going to make the audience laugh at his opponent. He has that ability, and it's something that he utilizes since his first battle. And the other thing is, I think it's very underrated for Rossetti, is his performance. He's physical. He matches the flow and momentum with movements. He walks around his opponents. He commands the stage. He's very aware of what he's doing on that stage in a very veteran-like manner, and you can expect that to be a strength that he displays in this battle as well. So with that said, I'm going to give you some examples of some of those moments that we've seen Rossetti display some of this weaponry. One of these is going to be against Preem. This is going to be a combination of where he mixes up his offense, a little bit of the chain punching with the humor, and how he uses all of those things to paint a certain kind of picture. So let me give you this.
The difference between fantasy and what's factual, nigga, you got.
All right, that's the wrong example. Let me get it.
A step aside, you take forever to hit your stride. You ever been to New Orleans? I get them lit by the second line, mesmerized. You ever been to New Orleans? I get them lit by the second line, mesmerized, raving in the front like Tekken 5. Raving in the front like Tekken 5. I'd be on this quest if I never gotta check the rhyme. This shit is easy. But it seemed like you find it hard to rap, cause your pace is unbearable. My nigga, what started that? I mean, they told him it's a 3-minute time limit. He said, all right, I could fit about 16 bars in that. I could fit about 16 bars in that. Sidebar, I'm a little bit parched, in fact. I might leave the stage when you start to rap. By the time you get 3 lines out, I could be to the bar and back.
See, it's that type of energy. It's the ability to make the entire room laugh at your opponent while you're punching, while you're painting a picture, while you're letting them know he's talking about Preem's style and how Preem has that slow pace. That is something that is a strength of Preem. But if you can paint it in a way to make it a negative thing, it can be turned in your favor. So that's something that Rossetti does very well. We expect him to do that definitely on Sunday. at Sanctioned September 17th, 5 p.m. at Ember Music Hall. Another example is Rossetti versus Deontay Els. And this, we're going to see, another combination of him mixing up his strengths in a way to paint a certain picture and to land with momentum.
The difference between fantasy and what's factual, nigga, you got told you were battling me. They asked me if I would battle you. It's a fact. They laugh because it's true. Nigga, you got told you were battling me. They asked me if I would battle you. Now here I go again versus another nigga with one attribute. I got the shoulder levels in his grill, getting down to shoulder level. We done been here before. Yeah. I got the shoulder levels in his grill, getting down to shoulder level. We done been here before. They already know the special. Little gun bar nigga, tricking them with your aggression, operating off gas. Of course you gotta hold the desert, stupid nigga. Yeah, the ones get it. Stupid nigga, you beg for this. Now you seeing what it feel like. Oh, he was real hype. Cause he bodied son, then had a back and forth with real life. Nigga, you my son. This wouldn't be no back and forth in real life. Plus you look like you go to the corner store and steal ice. We are not the same. Plus you look like you go to the corner store and steal ice. We are not the same. I'm a grown man with a child, my nigga. You a grown man with a cowl extended for your childish image, making wild decisions. Trying.
You see what I mean? Like, it's the conviction, the flow, the bars, but he's painting that picture. He's making his opponent look a certain kind of way. He's talking about their ethics, the way they look. He has that ability to paint those pictures. This last example is going to be about his punching, the back-to-back punching that he does, which I think is a very underrated skill of Rossetti. People don't talk about his punching, but he does it very well.
Rock punks, walk tour. My squad, straight steppers. Your squad, soul roars, bum nigga. My squad, straight steppers. Your squad, soul roars, bum nigga. Jim Star, we cut different. I march in with active fists and uplift them. What's up, nigga? Fucking nigga, I earned my stripes. I heard you was talking shit, watching my old highlights. With the pole, I might make them duck down like the old Sean Price. Or press this. I heard you was talking shit, watching my old highlights. With the pole, I might make them duck down like the old Sean Price. Or press this square and throw a jab like the old Fight Night. Stop playing with me.
Like the old Fight Night. You see what I'm saying? And in those punches, another thing that Rossetti does really well is his cultural references. He knows how to talk about the thing. He talks about the things that we all can relate to, or a lot of the people in the battle rap community, or just cats in general can relate to. The sports bars, you know what I'm saying, the movie bars, the references to the games and stuff like that. So the pop culture references, but the urban culture references, it's a strong thing in his favor. And I think that's going to be something he particularly has in favor over Son, who doesn't really operate in that space as well. So those are the things that I think are his strengths. And I would say Rossetti's keys to victory in this battle are to command a narrative, to use his angles, humor, and his actual physical size advantage to take over the stage in the battle. He needs to bully Son and make him look small to the audience, verbally and physically. Punch clean and often with no breaks or stumbles, no dry spots or messy transitions. He's got to be the champion and show the experience difference by looking extremely comfortable on stage. Those are the keys to victory to me for Rossetti. And now we're going to talk about Son. We're going to talk about the strengths that Son brings to the table. I believe that Son's strengths are schemes, humor, defense, and entertainment factor. These are the keys. These are the strengths in Son, and I'm going to show some examples of each of these things. Schemes specifically, we'll get to one of Son's earlier battles against Nate Gibbs. And this is definitely one of those complex schemes.
I said last battle I took a loss. So y'all probably gonna take me for granted, but I'll let it rock. I'm here to gain a clean slate. Cause on this stage, it don't matter if you tall or short. So even though in my last battle I came up the ladder, Shit, I can still ball on courts. And it's scary when I do. I feel like Barry Rozier. Wait, I fucked up what I said. I meant Terry. Wait, y'all ain't catch that? This a rock scheme. I said I fucked up what I said. I meant Terry. This nigga getting rocked. This nigga getting rocked. No wonder he's standing stone face. So if you envision being me, nigga, shit, that's a false fate. For these stakes. For these stakes, they gonna say I drugged this nigga. He getting crack in his mouth, so now he know how that rock tastes, and that shit coming straight off the muscle. I feel like sorbet. What I'm pouring down will wash anything you wrote, nigga. Anything. And they gonna watch the chalk fade. I'm just breaking down the mini rules like teachers for they taught grades. Now let me keep it 100. I gotta give you props. I big rock with you a lot. I mean, your fat ass really wrote down here. You a lot bolder than I thought. But I give you credit.
Clean example of complex schemes, and that's something that Tson does very well. I don't think anybody does that better than Tson on Southpaw, if you really be honest with you, just the way that he does it. And he applies humor, he applies entertainment, he keeps the crowd engaged in the pacing of how he delivers that material as well. So I think that's something that he's definitely going to need to utilize in his favor. Next example is going to be against Bakari Kennedy, and it's going to be showing his humor, just how he's able to win the crowd over with his humor.
But for the presidential scheme, I came to talk to you today. I want Josh, not Kennedy. I'm speaking to JFK. Josh. How many fucking movies have you seen, my nigga? Like all of them, bitches? Minus like 17, my nigga. It's obscene how many scenes you have seen, my nigga. You have referenced a movie in every fucking battle and lost your last four. Maybe you need to change your scheme, my nigga.
Great example of how you utilize humor to capture the room. Wordplay is intertwined in that, and just the overall entertainment factor. And getting into entertainment factor, we talk about how he's able to put schemes together, but he can also punch and bring entertainment all at the same time. We're going to show an example against Lyric of him doing all three of those things.
I'm cursing out the nigga after the show. I'm Kirk Franklin. Boy, watch your... What in the heaven were y'all thinking? I'm cursing out the nigga after the show. I'm Kirk Franklin. Boy, watch your fucking mouth. You think you big? Pipe down right now. I'm taking the organs out. I'm high key.
Crazy. Pipe down, right? I'm taking organs out. I'm high key. Just, the scheming, the punch, the setup, perfect. And that's the type of thing he's going to need to do, but he's going to need to do it very frequently against Rossetti if he wants to have the type of success he's looking to have to take that title. It's not going to be easy. But his keys to victory are, for Tson, is to be himself, be entertaining, captivate the crowd, use his complex schemes and humor and writing to draw a contrast between his style and Rossetti's style and make the audience choose between them. He needs to punch effectively and often. He's going to need haymakers at the end of his schemes. He's going to also want to play defense like he does very well, which is like making fun of himself. It's something that he's very good at, and that will help him nullify Rossetti's angles and use a mirror effect to steal momentum in the battle. These are the things that I feel are both MC's keys to victory. It'll be interesting to see this play out. I'm excited to see this battle. Once again, make sure you get your tickets at rbarapelite.com. 5 p.m. Ember Music Hall. We have an incredible night of battles. Like I said, one of the biggest Southpaw battle cards ever, and definitely the biggest card we've had in years. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. See y'all soon. Peace.